G'day, I'm Mark from Self-Sufficient Me, and I've got some very exciting news. Our Peking duck here has hatched out about 10 ducklings. I haven't counted them for sure yet, but what a wonderful thing. I mean, it's wonderful in a lot of ways. In particular, it's just wonderful because the birth of any animal or human is a wonderful thing to see, and baby anything is so cute. Even the ugliest creature, babies are still cute. But duck and ducklings are, as we all know, one of the cutest animals ever. She's just raising up off her nest at the moment. That's just to give the young there a little bit of air. Ducks are masters at regulating the temperature. Let's talk about how to facilitate getting a Peking duck, or any duck for that matter, to start sitting on her eggs and laying. First of all, you've got to make sure that you do have places around your pen that facilitate a good area for a duck to lay. In this case, I've put down a whole bunch of mulch. If you can do that, make sure there's a nice area that's a little bit dark, that the duck feels safe in, that's got a good, nice, clean and mulchy area. You might see that she starts collecting eggs. When you see a duck collecting eggs, then you know it could be on. Not always, but it could be. Then you've just got to leave her alone. Try not to go near the eggs. Try not to scare her away. Once you see her sitting on those eggs, then you're laughing, because if she can sit on them for a few days, she'll normally get used to doing that and she'll want to stay there. The thing you don't do then is either move her and the eggs or move things around. And now you can see I've got an old mulch bag there. I've left that right from 24 days ago or so. Left it there because I don't want to move anything around her. I didn't even go near her, because if you get her disinterested in the eggs, especially this type of breed of duck, well then they'll never go back on them and those eggs will be wasted. So you just leave her do her thing and then you just hope for the best. When you get to this stage of the hatching out, it's about 23 days on, then it's time to move, because you could have snakes, goannas, predators, owls, if you've got an open pen, hawks, all those type of things will snap up these small little ducklings easy. So you want to move them now to a safe area. So that's what I'm going to do now. Let's move these mother duck and her ducklings to a safe area. And the best way to do this is to have a container. If you haven't got two people, use a container like a bucket to put the ducklings in. Grab mother duck first, put the ducklings in the bucket and move them both at the same time to the pen. Preferable. If you have to do them mother duck first and then the ducklings, well, so be it. But it's best to grab them both together and put them in the pen together, and then they'll settle in nicely. Before we move them, let's get into preparation of the holding pen or the brooding pen. So that's the brooding pen prepared. We've got the straw that's very similar to what she was sitting on over there in her original nest. We've got a water container with just a small lip so that the ducklings at this young stage, just hatched out, can get a drink. We've got a feeder with some duckling starter feeder. It's nice and clean. There's no extra debris around, and the most important thing is it's snake and lizard and predator proof. So this is going to be a good place for her to continue brooding her young. Like I said, it's not necessary to have a safe incubation spot. Wherever she feels comfortable, wherever you find the duck is nesting, that's cool, because that's when you're going to get a more natural incubation and natural sitting. If you try to force a duck into, say, a safe area like this, well, she may not never ever lay. But if you can facilitate it and just see where she wants to put her clutch of eggs and then start sitting on them, it's best just to leave her go. Even if it's a bit insecure, leave it go, and then once she's hatched them out, put them in here. Now if she's got a few extra eggs that haven't hatched out yet, I'm going to put them in here with her as well. Okay, let's go and get mother duck and her ducklings. It's getting close to dark. This is a good time to move mother duck because they go at night time. Their natural thing is to sit down and brood and go to sleep at night, and then they can wake up in the morning and they'll be in their new surrounds and they'll get used to it better. There they are. See how she's looking at them as you're carrying her along? Keeps her calm and she's happy. I've also got the eggs. It says there was 4 leftover eggs and there was 10 ducklings. Can you believe that? 10 Peking ducklings. Good on you, girl. Job done. So you can't see it really well. I mean, it's getting dark, but she's sat right back on them. It's great that it's getting dark. It's a good time to move them. She may well move them to another side or whatever, but hopefully she'll settle down in about 15 minutes, and at nightfall she'll just sit right back on them. Here the little ducklings getting some sun. Now they're buggering off real quick. I'm going to change their water now. It's day 2 after I've put them in here in this holding pen or brooding pen with mum, and looks like we've got 11. There's 3 eggs left, so 1 hatched out of the 4. I thought maybe we'd get more, but I've got to be very happy with 11 ducklings out of 14 eggs. So I'll remove those eggs today, and I'll change the water, maybe put a bit more food in. Otherwise everything else looks pretty good. Right, this is day 7. Now I'm going to put a little container in here just so that the little duckling can jump in and have a bit of a play, and mother duck can wash her nose out properly. This container here is good to start ducklings off, but a bucket, as they get older, a larger container, and then getting more into like a baby pool or a kiddie pool is what you want. One of those mini clamshells or something like that, so that ducks can then duck their head under the water and clear out their nostril. So this for now will be fine for mother duck to use. This here, like I was saying, is getting a little shallow. Good for the ducklings still, but not for the mum. This will give the ducklings something to jump in and play in, and also something for mum to get a bill going. Probably in another week I'll need to get a larger container or a bucket and put it in here. So I'll give it another 7 days of this smaller container, filling that up every day. Same with the drinking container there. And then I'll introduce a larger container or a bucket. And here they are, our ducklings, or were ducklings, at 11 weeks and 1 day. So they've done well, all healthy, they're out free ranging now. All up, it was a really good success. Now it looks like they'll be going down to the dam, I would say. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.